Spyglass Games held it every January, and people came from all over the world to attend, making downtown San Francisco heaven on earth for the gaming community. Because of Clicked, I get to go for free and check out all the new games and stuff. Allie wasn't about to tell her about the personal meet and greet with the CEO, Naomi Ryan, or how she'd planned to use that time to try to land a spot in the summer hackathon program. Courtney couldn't know about hackathon. Not yet. "Nathan's going too," she said. Nathan got an even sweeter deal than Allie had. He'd been invited to be on stage during Naomi Ryan's keynote and attend some swanky dinner thing with the development team. "But you don't even play video games." "Sure I do." Courtney let out a huff. "Name one game you play." Allie thought about it. She had an old Nintendo DS around her room somewhere, but she hadn't turned it on in years. Besides, she knew that wouldn't count. Courtney was talking about real games, like the ones she played every day after school with her online friends. Courtney didn't give Allie time to reply. "You're so lucky. Stuff like this happens right in your backyard, all the time. Nothing cool ever happens in Phoenix." "You have more sun?" Allie tried. "Ha! You can have it. I mean, come on. It's January. Right now, it's snowing in half the country, but it's 75 degrees here. 75 degrees, Allie. That's just not natural." Courtney had one of those loud, contagious laughs. Hearing her now reminded Allie of those days in the computer lab over the summer. Courtney's giggle would turn into a full-on belly laugh, and that would make Allie laugh, and then Maya would hear them, and she'd start laughing. That would trigger Kaya and Lee at the next station, and soon everyone in the fishbowl would be wiping their eyes and trying to catch their breaths. And no one but Courtney and Allie would even know what was so funny in the first place. "Well, it's been raining for 4 days straight here in San Francisco," Allie said. "So if you need a break from all that horrible sunshine, you can always come here." Courtney flopped back onto her bed and lifted the phone high in the air. "Don't tempt me. I'd be there in a heartbeat. And I'll gladly take one of those Game On tickets off your hands." And then they both got quiet. Courtney stared up at Allie's face on her screen. Allie stared back at Courtney. "Actually," Allie said slowly, watching the idea start coming to life in her mind, "they did tell me to give my extra pass to a friend." Courtney rested her hand on her chest. "Last time I checked, I was your friend." "You are most definitely my friend." Allie threw her feet to the floor and tapped her toes on her carpet. "Come visit me for the weekend." "Really?" "Sure. We'll go to Game On, and then I can spend the rest of the weekend showing you San Francisco. We'll walk across the Golden Gate Bridge and visit Alcatraz and go to the top of Coit Tower. We'll do all the things we couldn't do when you were here for camp last summer." Allie's parents would be so excited. They loved acting like tourists in their own city. "We'll get hot chocolate at my favorite place in North Beach," Allie continued. "And you can meet Maddie, Emma, and Zoe. They are so tired of hearing me talk about you. And you can finally meet Nathan." Courtney was on her feet now. She must have been dancing around her room, because all Allie could see were bookshelves, her desk, her bed, and her window, all blurring by. "Allie," Courtney stopped moving. "That's only 2 weeks away." "Well, today is Sunday, and you'd have to get here on a Friday, so technically it's only 12 days from now." "12 days!" Courtney yelled. 12 sleeps, Allie added. Allie pictured Courtney walking through the airport security gates, beaming at her from the top of the escalator. She couldn't wait to throw her arms around Courtney's neck and pull her into the tightest hug she'd ever given her. "Will your parents say yes?" Courtney asked. "Sure. I think so. The conference is free, and you're only 1 state away. The flight couldn't be that expensive, and they know how much I miss you." Allie was talking so fast she had to stop to catch her breath. "Your parents will say yes, too, right?" "Of course they will." Allie ran to her desk and sat down in her chair. She propped the phone up next to her keyboard and opened a browser to one of the online ticketing services.